my god, we're all gonna die!
Hello, everyone. Pleasure to see you here. We are at the World of Aaron, the high-level game today. I'm going to let the DM introduce his world, because it is his world and not mine, so take it away!
Oh, sure. Right when I'm being distracted by eating an enamel. Rude. She knew I was trying to take a bite.
Hey, you do it to me all the time.
Anyways, welcome to a sub game of the World of Aaron. In this particular game, our party has discovered that they are being yelled at by a small person in the background. Hey, stop yelling! Mom's calling you. Stop being so loud, you. Go see what Mom wants.
Little people. Easy, good distractions.
Anyways, this particular campaign is 12th level to start, and we are in a dungeon of sorts. Nobody knows exactly why the dungeon is here or why they're there, but everyone has secret reasons, I'm sure.
We shared those a couple,
Oh, you did? You did?
yeah.
I'm pretty sure you did, with each other at least. I
Yes.
don't fully remember them off the top of my head at this exact moment, but they all have reasons for being here. And currently, they have discovered evidence of small basilisk snake things, some undead of various types, and a
Which
wall with
hurt.
some puzzle stuff on it.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you, Queen.
You guys are peacefully at your camp today. Um, let's just take it from the start, and as you guys are introducing yourselves, tell me what you're doing to start your quote quote day.
Alright. Laz. Hi. I'm Rose. I play Laz. I also run the stream. Pleasure to have you guys here. Laz is going to make sure all of his armor's on, help, pack up the tents and, not tents, the bedrolls and stuff, and, kind of wander down the hall a little bit to take a peek into the room to see if anything's managed to reassemble itself or not. I'm gonna pass it off to Dash.
All right, hey everybody, my name's Dash. I'm playing my character, and actually, now to think about it, Boston has yet to do his find familiar, so he's probably going to do ritual casting to find familiar.
Not fair.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's about it.
Who do you hand it off to?
I lost
Tasha.
Tasha.
Your turn.
All right. Hi. I am Tasha, and I'll be playing Garrett. Garrett will probably be rolling up his bedroll,
Hey,
eating
Angel.
raisins, and doing rogue stuff after he feeds raisins.
What kind of rogue stuff?
Well, for one, making sure the big dumb dragon doesn't kill himself on traps.
You know, you see him sneaking down the hallway. You're like, oh, I better follow him quickly. All right.
Wait for me, I got the legs.
Well, ZZ, would you like to introduce yourself or to reintroduce yourself, or are you good for that?
I can try.
It's all
I
good.
just have like I said, I just have no voice.
Yeah.
Hi. So I know it's been a while, and today I'm playing Mir Silvereye, our Samarogue. It's been a while, so I have no idea what she would actually be doing. Oh crap.
Probably just starting her morning ritual. If she has any like little prayers or anything she does, maybe I don't know. It seems like a ninja thing to do more so than a samurai.
Probably. Yeah. So yeah. Sorry, I can't talk much today. I'm gonna be
All right.
silent.
It's
No
all
worries.
good. It's all good. You know, we
Oh
don't
no,
want
no,
you to hurt your throat.
I'm just apologizing to chat. Sorry, chat.
You will see
All
her
right.
comments in the campaign chat here.
So
That's
Mir
over
is
down in this
just
corner.
going about normal, early morning stuff. Brewing some coffee or something, making a quick breakfast on a small fire, that sort of thing. Everyone's got their morning uh, customs, I guess, completed and out of the way. Prayers and to gods, prayers to demons, whatever it happens to be.
Yeah, I think the demons, I mean gods, totally heard our prayers.
Exactly.
I could have.
My Lord and Savior, Lord of Darkness. I mean, nobody heard that part. Ash is like, I worship Randak. He's not in this game.
He's not in this game.
Not yet.
Actually, I think Garrett would worship whatever little halfling god there is.
Probably a halfling god of the forest, I would think. Like,
Yep.
a ranger god, effectively, right?
Yep.
Works for me. Oh, no, maybe Rose should have had the coffee.
Leave me alone. I had a 2-hour nap, a very bad 2-hour nap. Continuing.
Oh, were you being woken up by a 6-year-old every 5 minutes, too?
No, it felt like it.
Oh, maybe you were getting my baggage.
Who knows? Maybe.
Anyways, so you guys have finished your morning stuff. Nothing bad happened in the night or the sleeping period.
Yeah.
Still not sure if it's day or night right now, but you slept, you rested, you had a good sleep. It was as comfortable as a bedroll on a hard floor can be,
yeah.
but you've had worse.
Always. New person,
Well,
yes. ZZ's one of our regular people, but she's been sick lately, as you can tell by her voice.
which happens. So, leader of the group,
Hi.
assuming the bunny ears make you the
Hi.
leader. So, what would you guys like to do first this morning? And you are wandering down the hall to look at stuff. So I would like you to do a perception check.
Yeah, I'm
Whereas
going
Garrett
down
is following
this hall.
closely behind you. Will also do a perception check.
Yes.
Okie dokies.
Because
Artichoke.
Once I find the roll channel, there it is.
I don't want it. I don't want the big dumb dragon to get killed. 26. It's exclamation rose.
18.
All right. So
Off a 0 roll, that's
Ooh.
fucking good.
Garrett sees souls.
Thank you for the finger hearts.
all right. So with your 18 perception, lads, you notice before you step on it, one of the stones on the ground is a pressure plate for sure. It's not attached properly. Even you, with your less than roguish habits, are like, that doesn't look right.
Get. He's like, he'll go and go, get. A point.
Garrett, like from right behind him, goes, "Yeah,
Points to the pressure plate.
got it," and he'll do a sleight of hand. 12.
Well, how about I could spell pressure?
Not sure if a 12 popped it or not, but
You're 12. You're like, you're pretty sure you got something.
He goes, "Okay, I think I pushed the block in far enough. Let go."
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's easy. He'll call Mir over as well. Mir! Mir! Points to the pressure plate. Make sure it's done.
In other words, double check how porridge has worked.
Yep.
Yeah.
Double check the porridge work.
I'd like you to check over my homework, please.
You fail all subjects.
33! Holy shit,
33.
rogues.
Damn.
You're pretty sure that Garrett's attempt was successful, and you were able to factor in a couple other traps that were in the area and link them to the same thing. So you realize there was about 5 traps that were just disabled. Showing you up there, Garrett. Oh my!
Garrett kind of just shrugs.
I need to kill that one.
I know that's not what she said, but I heard I need to get a nat 1. I know she said I need to kill that one, but my brain automatically said that she needed to get a nat 1.
No, you don't want that one.
Miss hearing a child. Woo!
All right. So yeah, you've disabled those traps, Rose. Which room were you going into again?
The medbay. We're double checking that the zombies aren't re-zombied. And,
Oh, the guys that were on the table, right?
yes. Because we defeated that last time. I want to make sure they didn't reassemble themselves or replace themselves.
I mean, they did, but you can't really help it.
There are bodies lying on the tables.
He'll turn back to the group and go, "They're back!"
Exactly. I was just about to say. So exactly, what about that is being quiet?
I never said he was quiet. I said he turned back to the group.
Well, either ways, Voslin is just going to kind of like move a little bit forward. When you say they're back, are they back in danger, back in walking? Like, what are you looking at?
They're back on the bed.
Is that a bad thing?
Giggity.
You
Are they
two.
getting up?
You two
They
points to
are
the.
not currently doing anything.
You two points to the.
That's what Rosman is saying. He's like, are they doing anything? Are they moving? Is a ritual being cast on them? Is this a concern for us?
Currently, Rose, it doesn't seem like it is. They are not active in any way, and they don't seem to be moving.
Not currently active. You two, go check for that stupid gem. See if it's back to being whole, and deal with it if it is. We're not having the same issue as last time.
Alright.
Which means stealth and sleight of hand, probably.
Oh, she's trying to DM my game. Oh no.
I'm suggesting a roll. I'm not saying you have to do this. Shit, I don't have a Kleenex over there.
Alright, so. Yes, some stealth checks would be
Oh,
awesome.
wait. I'm a halfling.
You are a halfling. You get to re-roll that one.
I will be right back. I'm
28.
still listening. I'm just getting me Kleenex.
Nice. So Garrett disappears into the shadows. Mir follows.
I will say for my find familiar, I decided to make it a lizard.
Lizard? Nice. No pactive chains for a pseudo dragon or an imp?
No, not today.
All right, so the two of you have stealthed successfully and headed towards the crystal. That was in a... Which room
In the
was that in,
left-hand
Rose?
corner.
Yeah.
Yes. So you make your way back there. The
Under a
crystal that
bed.
was in there is not reformed.
Okay.
I will say Voslin will just kind of walk casually back towards the crystal, not really like stealthing.
Mhm.
But he will at least have his weapon out, which would be His spear.
Yoink! Pull back, like, let the rogues do their job.
Rosalind looks down and goes, "You're not going to get anywhere just moving that slow."
They're doing it carefully. You let them do their job and report back.
That takes too much time.
It's how you get things done. Smoldering
Yes.
like smoky growl.
He lets out a huff. Is it really that necessary?
Rather that than die again or nearly die again.
Fine. He
Oh, no,
then just
she's one
kind
of
of
those
sits.
characters from Halo. I'm sorry.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, I was going to say, he just kind of sits down cross-legged.
Huff!
Oh, one moment.
Rogues, did we get an all clear to come in?
Doth one of you whistle or something for them?
Yeah, Garrett will whistle.
Okay.
You get your signal to, yeah, it's clear, come on down. It's a buffet, help yourself. Look, brains and guts and ooh.
He will look to the room and go, don't touch the beds! We made that mistake last time. Is there any other ways out of this room, or is it just a room that leads this way? Because currently I don't have any ways out drawn on the map. I'm double checking.
We're in the cell room, right?
We're in the med bay.
Med bay. You
This
said
is
all the
where
way
we
to the
were.
left. Everyone's over in the crystal room. You
All
just
the
said
way
you went
down
to
here.
where the rogues were. The rogues are in the crystal room.
Yeah, they're in the med bay. The crystal was in the left
Oh, in the
part
cell.
of the med bay.
My brain is like fuzzy.
So the med bay was basically, let me draw a bigger picture. Beds, and then like crystal over here, and doorway over here. So the med bay was kind of like that, with the crystal way over tucked underneath one of the beds, kind of a thing. That crystal powered these motherfuckers up and then exploded, killing them. Because Garrett managed to shoot it with an arrow, and it went kaboom, and killed these guys, and now they're back on their beds. So that's why I was wondering if that's reformed or not, and if there's any
The
other
crystal did
exits
not
out of this room.
reform, no.
Which is good. And that's why I was asking if there's any other ways out, because right now this is the type of room that we have.
It's exactly the type of room that you have. It is that is exactly what it looks like.
Okay, so there's no way out of this. This is the dead end.
Yes.
I don't think Neil's that mean to make monsters respawn.
Are you
Are
sure?
Yeah,
It depends on the monsters and the reason for their respawning. These ones seem to have reappeared, but you're not sure if that just means something picked them up and put them on the on their tables, or they got up and did it themselves.
I vote they did it themselves.
Well, they are undead, so I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, so we don't have a way out. And the only other way to other spots would be past the 20-foot pit again. And going down in the shadow room. Over here. So going back up over to the main room and down.
Yep.
So, gonna look at the grim and go, how are we getting across that pit again?
Well, we can jump.
I can jump it easy. Can the rest of you?
No. Maybe. You might have to throw me. I don't know.
But don't tell the elf.
Yes, don't tell the elf.
Graydon
I'm sure the elf will be happy.
looks to Buzzlin and goes, he said I could throw him this time.
Well, aren't you a cheery little soul?
We could try the rope trick. We did initially have one, but we had to cut it last time. So some of us, one of us has no rope anymore.
Yep.
My character can easily jump the pit. Dash can magic his way across the pit. I could probably yeet the halfling across. Yeet the halfling! Yeet the halfling! Am I allowed to yeet the halfling this time, Dash?
Boston looks at you, shakes his head.
That... Out. But he wants to be thrown! Why can I not throw him? He actually wants to be thrown.
Well,
See? They want to be yeeted! Let me eat them!
Boston just kind of leans down. Well, I'll be honest with you. I can tell you no, but at the end of the day, the choice is yours now, is it?
They want to be yeeted! I can eat them! The rogues want to be eated. Rogues are in for the eat. Alright, so we're gonna go back to the pit. I'm gonna pick up, Mir first, once Mir turns into halfling form. And grab and yeet! With all my strength!
You do one hell of a strength check.
I'm gonna luck point that. That's better!
So, you get a good spin. You do like a shot put, you know how you turn to throw someone? And to get that momentum and whoosh! For a split second, you thought you were slipping. You felt like your heel was going to pop out from under you and you were going to like both tumble into that pit. But something happened and it worked. Whee!
Whee!
Eat it right off.
Yeet! All right, you're going to toss Garrett?
Yeah, in 1 second.
Oh, and Zizi looks like Garrett.
Oh, nice. So we have the Garrett twins. Yeet!
Garrett goes. Also, someone grab raisins.
We can shove raisins into a bag. And I'll jump over with her. This time.
That might be the easier one with raisins. Raisins might not like you picking her up and
2020! Yeet the baby!
Eat the baby.
Or
That
yelping
is
that
so
would
terrible.
ensue. The dog would be so terrified. It would be like, "Yeah."
Right.
Right, so you get the dog to jump into a bag of holding. Which, by the way, the 2024 bag of holdings do have a small air supply to them so that you don't suffocate. It's a weird feature.
So the mastiff-sized doggo is just kind of front paws like on the lip of the bag and just head.
Looks to Buzzle and goes, how are you getting across?
And I can just jump.
Okay, you jump first and then I'll jump after to make sure that at least one of us can get the other.
So that's 2 yeets.
Ooh, yeet the sheets.
Do you want Garrett to like roll dex saves or acrobatics so he like sticks the landing?
Yes, I'll get both you and ZZ to roll acrobatics. Might as well use that skill.
Right?
Ooh!
Wow.
Garrett kind of bounced.
And become a small on short
on your
notice. Garrett
side
has the
instead
short
of on
notice.
your feet and had to roll a little bit, but were able to get to get yourself stabilized and land properly. So you were a little off center there. You nearly planted, but not bad, not bad.
He's like, I'm okay. Cough.
Are you sure
Whereas-
you're okay? You don't sound
Good.
dead.
Whereas Mir
Yes.
like hand planted, somersaulted, back flipped, and then did a cartwheel to spin around and look at Garrett and go, you know that I'm cooler than you look.
Mm-hmm. They're like,
Is that
hey,
some
boss.
is like
Mm-hmm.
something that Mir would do is easy?
Right?
Pop, 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 pop,
Accurate.
pop, pop, pop. Yep, that's exactly what I
Woo!
envisioned.
Alright. Looks to Voslin. Go.
Boston just kind of lets out a deep sigh as he just kind of steps back, rubs his hands together, run and jump, cast feather fall, and then use his teleporting to go across the air.
Oh yeah, you're across.
And
Now
I'm
it's
gonna
time for
do
the
an
dragon
athletics
roll.
check. With a 21.
21. You run and burst jump across that thing. You are able to make it to the other side. Rose, give me a higher low.
Low. Hello, can you go?
You
Oh, where?
land
No.
just past the edge for a split second. You have a little bit of a wobble and you're like, almost fall backwards. Your equilibrium was shifted for a split second. It was just like that moment of, when you move too fast and it's just like,
Oh,
whoa,
yeah.
the room spun. Yeah. You basically had that. You wobbled. It looked like you were about to step backwards, but you caught yourself and moved forward instead.
Don't do that often. Been a while. We need to get back to the main room. You two, check in front of us in case shit got reset. On the 70-foot long hall.
So you trundle
Alright.
down that hall. You guys can do a perception check or an investigation check as you prefer.
Alrighty.
I will give help if needed. I think I can give help. I double check.
18.
All right. Mir, you didn't notice anything down the hall this time.
I cannot because it's not. I don't
However,
have a.
Garrett, you did. There was some traps, but they were mostly the same ones you found before, and they are still disabled. They have not reset. It could be important information. Who knows?
Vaseline sees fingers and toes.
Fingers and toes, fingers and toes.
All right. Yep, I got a hand. You make it down the hallway. Your journey has been uneventful because it's a long, boring hallway.
It's a long 70-foot hallway, yeah.
All right, so you're going down to the other area.
Yep.
Remember how I described it last time when you looked down the hallway, or what?
Nope.
No?
Don't think so.
I don't think we ever really looked down the hallway, just the fact that we saw like a doorway.
It's easy. If you want to still look like Garrett, go for it. That's up to you.
You're changing. You can change however you want, whenever you want. It's a beautiful thing.
Yep.
Liza go, don't care. As long as I can tell you to apart when I need to tell you to do something, don't care.
My screen is all red.
Sounds annoying.
You're in lava.
My screen is red.
That's because you're standing in lava.
No, I was.
Yeah, but you're in the lava. That's why your screen was red. That's why you're in
As
creative
a
mode.
reminder,
That doesn't
Garrett,
kill
you still have a monocle. I believe you still have the monocle, unless you traded that away.
Yes. Garrett still has the monocle, and I think he's still wearing it.
Get out of there.
Yes, because you were wearing it last time. You had to probably put it back on because we slept, but yeah.
Hard to sleep with a monocle on, but same difference. You're wearing it again. That is perfectly okay. All
And as
right.
a reminder to the writing on the wall in this room specifically, we have decoded it saying, reflect its gaze and polished steel, chant 3 words, Quran Emir to wrath, to guard against stone, trust revealed. Quran is the binding slash grounding rune. Emir is reflection slash shut up. Emir is the reflection slash clarity rune, and Terath is magical bindings and
And it's where myself and go to a different house.
suppression. That you did not look like a U. I thought that was an L for a minute.
It isn't that. Place.
And we have figured out what we think is potentially Gorgons, as in Medusa Gorgons, are in this area.
Ha, 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 ha.
Oh, okay.
That seems to be the consensus. Everyone was like, I think it's Gorgon. I think it's Gorgon. I think it's Gorgon. Or Medusa.
And specifically, Garrett has found Yonti language in this area, specifically the G with the monocle, because the monocle made it so that you could understand it.
Yep.
Yes.
So hi ho, he's checking for traps. He goes.
The hell, I just got invaded by a dog.
Hi,
Hello,
Finley.
doggy.
Hi, Finley.
Yeah. So no, to confirm that with my notes, we do not have a description of the other spot yet. Any descriptions would be in here, so
I mean, I have
tag
to make
ZZ so
shit
they
up
know
again.
which room
Ah,
is.
damn it! I knew I should have prepared.
I warned you 3 days ago, and 2 days ago, and yesterday!
That's not enough time.
Right? Like, oh my god.
No problem, ZZ. I figured that way you can find this chat easier, so that you know some of the basics of what's been going on.
All right. So, anyways, the room that you're going into is similar style as the rest. You know, this place looks. I don't know if anyone knows what a ziggurat looks like.
No.
No.
Well, let's see if I can find it.
I recognize the term.
It's kind of like a type of pyramid.
You know what it is?
In
Oh,
the
it's
high-level
the
campaign chat.